Froggy, hello LaLaLanders. Hello kiddos, what's up? Here's the silly Ozzy here again. I'm about to read a story to you, a Froggy Fable. Let's just see what's going on in this book. This is kind of about the frog. What is he up to? Oh, he's sitting there. He's sitting and he's relaxed. Once there was a frog who lived under a rock by himself. Every day he did the same thing. He swam into the pond to eat breakfast. So he swam into the pond to eat the breakfast, so he used to get all wet. If I have my egg and a toast and cereal, if I go in the pond, it'll get all wet. But froggies have a little different breakfast. He jumped onto a log to enjoy the sun. Then he swam back to his hole under the big rock. It was a simple life, but he liked it because it was always the same. Then one day, things started to change. Things started to change. How did they start to change? Let's just see. What was happening? A family of otters moved into the pond and started splashing around. Look at that splash going on there. Hey, the froggy said. Said the frog, I don't like those otters splashing in my pond. A flock of blue jays moved into trees overhead, and they squawked all the time. Hey, I don't like those birds making noise, the frog said. So frog is not liking, he's not friendly. And one day lightning struck the tallest pine tree, which crashed into the water, spilling pine needles everywhere. Uh-oh, not good for the froggy again. Hey, I don't like that tree in my pond, said the frog. But there was nothing he could do about it. What's next? The frog crawled into the back of his hole and stayed there. He heard a voice behind him. Why are you so sad? It was a small caterpillar. Okay. I'm sad everything is changing, said the frog. I'm glad things changed, the caterpillar replied. Someday I hope to change into a butterfly. Trees change, flowers change, even mountains and mighty rivers. The frog just turned back towards the wall and he wanted to cry. The caterpillar left, but the frog stayed in his hole. Then one morning, something utterly unexpected happened. What happened? Let's just see. The rock over the frog's hole was lifted into the air. Oh, who lifted? To the poor frog's bewilderment, a jar came down on top of him. A jar came out on top of him. That's sad. So somebody's catching him. And he was whisked away in the hands of a young boy. So young boy came and he took the froggy away in the little jar. So now the young boy is going running in the bicycle. Needless to say, nothing like this had ever happened to the frog before. So he's frightened. The terrified frog was jostled and bumped on the boy's bike. They traveled for a long time when suddenly the bike hit the rock. Okay, so what happened? Let's see. Oh, so bike hit the rock. The jar went flying in the air. And the frog fell behind some tall weeds. He sat very still until it was safe. When the frog finally crept out, he found himself in a strange and unfamiliar place. He was lost. Now he's looking around. Where am I at? Where did I end up? He's looking. Everything is new to him. Let's just see. The frog wandered until it got dark, then took shelter for the night in a hollow tree. The next morning, he kept on hopping, but just seemed to get more lost. Weeks went by, and the frog encountered many dangers. What type of dangers? Let me see. Oh, snake! Ooh, bzzz. Froggy's running away from the snake. Bzzz. Ooh, that's scary. Oh, and many wonders. But he also get to see some beautiful scenery there. He saw some rainbow, beautiful mountain, pathway, greenery. Now he's also relaxing and enjoying. Then one afternoon when he had just about given up all hopes of finding his home, he heard a noise from far away, a familiar noise. He raced through the forest towards the sound. As he got closer, he heard splashing. Finally, he emerged into a clearing. So now what is he going to find? Let's see. And saw a beautiful pond. His own pond! He was so happy to see the blue jays flapping overhead. He was so happy to see the others splashing in the water. He was even happy to see the fallen trees right where he had left it. He knew he was home! True, his old rock had been torn away, but he found a perfect spot to dig another hole with an even better view. After that day, the frog did not mind so much when things changed. He could handle anything. He even tried something new once in a while. So changes are good. And things were never the same again. So you see here, kiddos, sometimes change happens for a reason, and changes are good. Sometimes changes makes you even better person. So that's it for the story for today. Let us know if you like the story. Do not forget to subscribe. And kiddos, if you don't know how to subscribe, ask your mom and pop to subscribe. So we can keep on loading the stories and you can keep on listening and you'll know when we have a new story up. So do not forget and tell others and other friends of yours and talk to them and tell us everything about the storybooks that you like us to read. So we will be reading those stories, the one you like. Alright, see you soon. Bye-bye.